locked in to the 18-Wheeling Podcast. 18-Wheeling Podcast. A podcast for truckers by truckers. So sit back, hammer down, and turn the volume up. And remember, it's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
What's going on? We back again, another episode. I'm glad that y'all here with me. We actually here in Woodbridge, New Jersey. So if y'all hear a little bit of truck noise in the back, man, we here. I'm recording right in the lot, man, at the rest area. Not too far. So you might hear couple little trucks going by. Just mute your ears to that and lock in with me, man. So today we talking about this one thing, man. It's an elephant in the room. And I feel like we all need to just talk about it. Get it off our chest. Let some stress out. Just think about it. Let's talk about it. The question is trucking dead? Is trucking dead? So, yes or no? I'm going to give you my answer after I wrote down a couple little things that I wanted to, share with y'all and just like questions in our heads. So, is trucking dead? And the first thing that I was thinking about was the FMCSA changing all the regulations this year. It's like this year, last year, just they tightening up on everything, man. They tightening up on MCs, the requirements, drivers and drugs and the SAP program. They implementing all of these things to kind of tighten up on everything that's been going on. I feel like it's needed. Some of the stuff, as far as SAP, yeah, it's needed, but not for no goddamn marijuana, man. Like, come on, man, let us do what we need to do, man. Get our mind right. And I hate to stress that point, but it's just like, come on, man, y'all really tweaking out here for real on that. Let people get their mind right now. As far as all the other drugs and stuff like that, then yeah, we need that. Because you don't want nobody that's on crystal meth out there rolling around. Well, just to keep it all the way 100. Shit, if you is on crystal meth and you rolling, you probably doing cross-country runs in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Or a day. You got a logbook and you doing your thing, or you glider. You got a glider and you exempt from the e-logs. You probably running up that bag, but your health is at risk. So, that was a little joke. But if you are on drugs or whatever, go get that checked out, man. Don't be behind the wheel being selfish, and you might pass out or something. You driving in traffic, got everybody else life at risk around you. So, another thing too, man, people are in upside down situations. 2020, 2021, and a little bit of 2019, man, I've seen a lot of people go from up to down. And I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I let y'all into my personal life about creating these podcasts so y'all can tap in with me and be you. You know what I'm saying? You could tap in with me and you can empathize with me as I'm going, as I was going through the same thing. And I still am, but I'm in a way better situation because the rates are upside down. So I'm on the upside of it now. So I'm starting to talk about it more, and I see y'all in my DMs, man. Y'all been tapping in crazy, with the just sharing y'all story. So it motivates me to share my story more and be more open and be more consistent with the content. So the rates are upside down. Yeah, they are. Like 160, 150, 180, 120 a mile is what people is bringing in. That's before you paying your overhead. So as a driver, you sitting good because you don't have none of those expenses to worry about. You really good for real. You golden. And that's just where we at with it. The fuel is high. The math is just not fucking mathing right now. It's not mathing. And a lot of people are, they been, getting in a state of depression. They just having a bad taste with the whole trucking industry as a whole. A lot of people just quitting. A lot of people filing for bankruptcy. So it's just like, where the fuck are we really at for real with this trucking? I don't know, man. I would say, as far as, I don't know everybody's situation, because everybody's situation is different, but if you upside down and you not happy, nobody really happy for real. Let's be logical. Nobody really happy on the upside down side of anything. That ain't even got to do with trucking. That's with life, period. But nobody happy with an upside down situation. Man, throw that fucking truck away. Give it away. File for bankruptcy. Fuck it. That's how I feel. Let them come get it, like they did my truck. They came and got my truck. My truck had I had a head gasket that was blown, and I went and paid $1,900 to get it fixed. I took a trip out to Maine, South Portland, Maine, and I come back in the middle of my trip. I book a load from Maine back to Detroit. In the middle of my trip, I see oil like going crazier than what it was before. So I'm like, fuck. So what I did, I just kept putting oil, and you're not supposed to do that. So I know I'm not a mechanic. So I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to fill up what was being lost. So I'm spending money on oil. I finally get there to Detroit. I take it back. And I'm like, man, y'all need to fix this problem, man. Y'all didn't fix it. So it's in there for 3-4 days. And I'm just giving y'all a backstory. It's in there for 3-4 days. And I'm like, all right, I'm losing out on money because the truck has been sitting there. I still got bills rolling in. 3-4 days turn into a week. Then I'm calling, checking the status of the truck. Like, what's going on? They hit me with not only is the top gaskets blown, but the bottom ones are blown too. That'd be $3,800. I'm like, whoa, like, how would you like to pay? I'm not paying nothing. Fuck all that. Like, y'all can have this truck. Like, it's over with. So they like, oh, they was laughing, but I was so serious. So they called me like 3 days later. I'm like, hey man, like I said, y'all can keep the truck. I'm not paying that shit. Y'all can keep it. So what they did, they called a tow truck. They came and got the truck and all of that. But I'm just saying, man, if you upside down, don't be too ashamed to turn that truck in, because if the math do not lie to you, numbers don't lie. So if the math not mathing, man, do not further overextend your hand trying to keep that image, or trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, or trying to just keep things going. It's not going to work. The math numbers do not lie. So if it's not working now, it's not going to work in the future until something change in that variable. So either the rates got to get better, or you just got to throw the fucking truck out the window, hypothetically speaking. Another thing, camaraderie, man. What's up with the camaraderie with all the truckers, man? It's not how it used to be. And I hate to sound too cliche when I say this, but when I started, it was 2016, and it was cool, man. Like, people was willing to help you. Wasn't too much social media. You can make mistakes, and people will freeze their time, hold their time up, and help you out. Like, genuinely help you out. Now you got people they waiting for you to fuck up. They whipping their phone. Now you trying to damn do a 90 degree. You down there about to hit something, and they whipping their phone. You look, there's a motherfucker with their phone recording you. Like, man, come on, bro. Or come on, sis. Like, you would rather record me than help me out. That says a lot about your character. You know what I'm saying? Like, the camaraderie isn't there anymore. You'll see a trucker on the side of the road and another truck behind it, and they helping each other out. It don't happen like that. And they don't even want nothing from it. It don't happen like that. Not no more. Not in this 2023. You got people just laughing at you. You got all kind of shit going on. So it's just like, man, is trucking dead? You can answer that. I'll come up with an answer in a minute as we sit here and I'm just going through everything. I'm just having flashbacks now, like of when it first, like everybody was smiling, man. Everybody was smiling. It used to be a time when I first started, I'd see, 2 or 3 accidents on the road. 2 or 3 accidents. Now, shit, I see accidents so many, like major accidents. I'm seeing so many major accidents. It's really becoming a new norm, like, damn. So the question is, are these schools just passing people along to get the money? Are they trying to fill the demand of, quote unquote, the trucker shortage, the driver shortage? Are they trying to fill that demand? That could be a theory to it. It's just crazy, man. E-logs, when I first came, we had paper logs. And I keep comparing, when you compare the past to the present, you always going to be a little disappointed. I see that. Because now I'm making my comparisons. I'm like, damn. So back, we had paper logs, I'm sorry. Paper logs was cool. I learned how to manipulate the paper log, which was cool. And it was free game out here. It was free game. Well, you make your money, you make your coin. I even got caught for doing that shit out in Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio. So it is what it is. They can't. If I got caught, I got caught. So I got caught out in Mansfield, Ohio, and I was pencil whipping my my paper log, and the damn officer like, hey bro, like why you got another book right here? He all up in my truck, and that's their job. So you caught me out. You caught me. I ain't sorry. I'm most of y'all sorry because y'all got caught. That's why y'all be sorry. But I wasn't sorry. I was making the money. So okay, I got to do whatever I gotta do. So what they did, they sat me down for 10 hours and then they let me go. They gave the company a violation and the company charged me, and it was what it was. It was what it was. So they snatching the independence away from the drivers. I can see them, controlling the e-logs to keep the accident rate from, being as low, being low as possible. But it seems like this shit is higher. Like, what's really going on with trucking, man? What's really going on with trucking? They want to have their hands so much around the smaller companies that they making it bad for everybody. They making it bad for everybody. The owner-operators, they pushing out the smaller companies to feed the bigger companies, and that's what's happening. Everybody see it a lot. You see these big companies, they're the ones who's booking. They not affected. They the ones who's booking the loads. They got 4 or 5 trucks. They send that to one spot. All right, they making a deal with the broker. Boom. Okay, we're gonna send 4 trucks over here. So now, little Tom down the street who just set up his MC, he can't eat because the rates is low, and if he do eat, he ain't got enough to fund his own business. So we in the time, y'all. We in the time. So now is either the time you either gonna put all the chips on the table and just rock out, or you gonna take some of them chips down and take your loss. We'll see. So we got like 20 seconds left on this episode. We got a part 2 to the next what's going on now. I want y'all to tune in some more, and I'll see y'all in the part 2. Just click on it, and we about to wrap it up. We about to not wrap it up, but we about to talk some more. So this 18 Willing. I'll see y'all on the next episode.